Now, after US President Joe Biden has warned Israel over their Rafah offensive, Israeli President Benjamin Netanyahu has stated that the country will go ahead with the ground operation in Rafah to eliminate Hamas. He has stated that the Israeli Defense Forces does not see a way of eliminating Hamas without destroying their remaining battalions. He has also reiterated that Israel is determined to eliminate Hamas. President Biden, meanwhile, during a phone call with Netanyahu, had ruled out any potential support for a major Israeli ground offensive in Rafah. Colonel Sodhi is still with us on the broadcast. Now, the war has been dragging out for more than 5 months. US has always remained a steadfast supporter of Israel right since its independence back in 1948. And now, of course, the Biden administration's stance has turned a little softer towards what is taking place in Gaza. What do you make of all of these developments?
Well, Pia, right from beginning, in fact, in 1948 itself, when Israel declared its unilateral independence despite a UN resolution about the division of the land between Israel and Palestine, USA has been very clear that the only way to peace in the Middle East is through a two-state solution, which the American President Joe Biden and the Vice President Kamala Harris have been saying this repeatedly and regularly in every international forum, in every statement of theirs. And this time, Israel has crossed all possible limits of revenge. I agree that what the Hamas did was very atrocious, was very horrific. But then, there is no limit for revenge. With over 1,500 Israelis killed and over 32,000 Palestinians killed, I think the bloodbath has been enough, the mayhem has been enough. And that is why US has been always telling now Israel to end this war. Because the longer this war Israel prolongs, the more difficulties Israel will find itself in, which is evident with the way the entire world's support for Israel is dwindling with each passing day. This is because Israel is not stopping at carrying out its offensive. And let me tell your viewers one more thing. Israel knows very well in their heart that come what may, they can never defeat Hamas totally, because Hamas enjoys the total support of the Arab countries, China, and Russia. And that is the reason this is the 5th attack in Gaza Strip that Israel is doing ever since Hamas came to power in Gaza in 2007. Each time Israel attacks the Gaza Strip, the Hamas are subdued for some time, but later they again reappear in a more fiercer, in a more bloodier form. So the only way to have an everlasting peace in the Middle East is to have a two-nation solution.
And protests have also been taking place within Israel itself against Netanyahu. So what about his domestic political prospects? How do you think Netanyahu continuously maintaining this tough talk and this hard stance is going to impact him politically within Israel?
Well, Pia, Benjamin Netanyahu will go down in the lines of history as the only president of Israel who divided his own country very badly, be it politically, be it socially, because of his proposed judicial reforms, which saw a lot of protests last year, and the Hamas took total advantage of it. In fact, the Israeli military, which is ranked as one of the best militaries in the world, has been sharply divided because of this, proposed reforms in the judicial system of Israel. Because every Israeli citizen knows that for a country to be strong and robust, an independent judiciary is very important. And this is what, Benjamin Netanyahu was playing for his own vested interest, because he was embroiled in some financial scams. So Benjamin Netanyahu has pushed his country at a point where they are weak internally, where they are weak externally. And this is evident from the fact that it has been over 5 months and there is no sign of victory in the Gaza Strip at all. Rather, now Israel is being pounded by the Hezbollah, by the Houthis from different directions. So Israel is finding itself in a quagmire until unless it doesn't end the war at the earliest, which the US has been saying for more than 5 months now. It will find itself in a position very difficult to extricate from.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.